Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday morning, and I have been looking at your study reading assignments that you were supposed to have done at 8 o'clock this morning. The time 8 o'clock is really important because that is when the assignment folder closed because it was due at 8. Okay, so you're going to have to pay attention to that time. I had a couple people who figured out how to do the assignment folder all by themselves. Good job. But the rest of you, I want you to know that I understand that this is a really daunting task. It wasn't just doing an assignment. It was figuring out how to use D2L. It was figuring out how to use your 365 account. It was figuring out how to use your textbook. It was figuring out how to do the procedure to do a study read. And it was also to learn about context clues. So I had you doing so many things in one assignment. And so you have to realize that that is part of your struggle, is that you're not just doing an assignment, you're figuring things out, how the class works, how D2L works, and how your textbook works and the procedures for that. So you're doing so many different things that struggle is you learning a bunch of different things at the same time. So if you're frustrated and you're struggling, that makes total sense to me, and you are not the only one. I had 2 people get into the assignment folder, like I said. I had a bunch of other people emailing me saying, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I don't know how to get things in. Some people were emailing me after the after the assignment folder closed, and they thought it was their internet that was a problem, that they couldn't upload anymore, but really it wasn't. It was that the assignment folder was closed. And so yeah, so there's just a lot of different things. So if you did your assignment, you may email me that assignment and you will get full credit, because I understand that you're doing many, many things that you're learning right now. And I'm not going to grade you on trying to figure this out. I'm just impressed that you're trying to figure it out. Okay? So if you finished your study read assignment for yesterday, go ahead and email that to me and you'll get full credit. But you need to email it to me quickly, because I'm going to be done with that. Probably if you don't get it into me by about 2 o'clock this afternoon, I'm going to just go ahead and put zeros in for the people that didn't do it. Okay, so I'm going to extend that to 2 o'clock this afternoon if you didn't get it in. All right? But let's pretend it was yesterday, and I am going to show you how I would do this assignment. All right, so I would go to content, because here I am, I'm coming to do my homework. I'm in the announcement page, and now I'm going to go to content. And I'm going to be like, oh, I already did my voice read, so I'm on my study reading. So I'm going to click on that, and this gives you all the directions that you need to complete the study reading assignment. So I would read this. I would probably print out my procedure packet, or at least have it up on my screen, because I know that I'm going to need it to understand how to do this assignment. Okay? Then I'm going to watch this video right here. Okay? This video is really my lesson on how to do this assignment. It talks you through how the textbook works, and it also talks you through how this procedure packet works. So you should have watched the video, and then if you don't have your book yet, those people that met with me after class yesterday know this, there was a PDF for chapter 1 right here, so you can still do your assignment. Okay? So I've watched the video. I have my procedure packet either up on my screen or next to me because I printed it, and now I need to actually do my study read. So I have to pull my book out, get on to page 17 because that's where the chapter starts, and I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to read and annotate all the way through to page 31 in chapter 1. So let's say I did that. I read it all, annotated, and now I'm ready to do my next step in study reading, which is my outline. So now I have to navigate back. I'm going to navigate back to my assignment page or my announcement page, and I need to get onto 365. So I'm going to go to Take Me to 365. Okay, and I'm already logged in. So there it is. And here's Word. So I'm going to click on Word, and I'm going to click on a new document. And there it is, okay? So now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my name on my paper. And I like to have it on this side of the page. So this is my alignment, and I'm going to align it to the right. And I'm going to click, and I'm going to align that back to the left. Okay? So now I'm going to name my document. And my document is Study Read Chapter 1. Vocabulary and context, okay? And then, you know, if I want that to be centered, I can also go up to the alignment here and center it, making sure that I'm back over on the left when I start, okay? So now my cursor is right here. It's on the left. I have a nice title, so I know what is coming. This helps you know what you're doing, and it also helps me as a reader know what I'm going to grade, because I have a good title right here, and my name is on it, so I know who I'm grading, right? So now the first step was to read and annotate, and now my next thing that I have to do is outline. So I'm going to make sure that I am labeling my outline, okay? And I'm not going to do an outline here. That's what the assignment is for this assignment. I'm not going to do it in front of you right now because I do it in the other video that you'll be watching today. So you can check that out. So there's my outline. We're going to pretend. And then I have to do my summary, which I'm also going to label. And I'm going to pretend like I wrote that. And then I also am going to do a reaction. And that is just a sentence or two. Okay, so now I am done. I always, before I turn anything in, I go up to review and I find the spell check. Oh, maybe the spell check isn't here. Word count. Oh dear. Okay. Maybe it's here. Nope. I don't know where the spell check is. Oh my goodness. Where is it? I thought it would be editor. It's under editor. Of course it is. Autocorrect options, editor. Okay, spelling. So my spelling is already on there. Doesn't look like I have any spelling mistakes. Grammar's already on there. Doesn't look like I have any grammar mistakes. Good. Done. All right. So I've done my spell check. I've done my grammar check. I'm ready to upload this into the assignment folder now, okay, because I'm done. And I've looked through it, I've read it, and I know that it looks perfect. So now I have to do that. But now what I'm looking at up here is that it says document 9. And that is not going to help me know what this document is. So I need to rename the document. So I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to do a Save As, okay? And then I'm going to go up to Rename this file. And so you see that it says Document 9, and I don't want it named that because that doesn't tell me what is in this document. So I'm going to do Chapter 1, Study Read. Okay? And then I know what this is, and maybe that's what I'm going to do, okay? And that's all I have to do, and then I can just click down here, and you can see up here it says Chapter 1 Study Read, and it's saved. So now, if I go back into my account, I'll be able to find it, and I'm going to show you that. So here is Office 365, okay? And then I need to find my OneDrive. So if I go here maybe, and I'm going to go to my OneDrive. So this is my OneDrive. This is where everything is saved. And here we go. So OneDrive is saved, and I'm going to scroll all the way down, and here is my study read. So it's at the very, very bottom. And if I wanted that sorted differently, I would do this. And then I would refresh it. Oh, sorry, I did it the wrong way. I want it descending. So it's the newest on top. Oh, it still didn't work. Oh well, it's at the very bottom, and I'm just going to leave it there. It's right here. Okay, so I know where that is, and I know how to find it. If you want to figure out how to do another folder, like I have an 860 folder, I think you can do New, and it says Create a New Folder. So that's how you would do that. I'm not going to do that right now because it's just saved in my drive, and that's fine. So now I'm going to go back to our page here, right? And now I have to go back into our study reading. And I'm going to go down. I've done all of this. And so now I'm going to go to the assignment folder. I'm going to click on that. Okay, so here's the assignment folder. And I'm going, and this is all the directions for the study read. So you could have read that. It was also on the website that we just navigated from. Here's the rubric. This is what I will eventually use to grade you this assignment. So this is something that you should pay really close attention to. How you get 3 points for your thesis, how you get your points, 3 points for your outline, how you get your 3 points for your summary, and how you get your 1 point for presentation, which is spell check and grammar checked and double spaced. Okay? So now I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to add a file. And I'm going to go to my OneDrive because that's where it was saved. Just like that. And here it is. Now remember, it's at the very bottom, and you can't scroll. So you have to use this little arrow over here, and I have a lot of documents in mine. So just do this, and you just keep going. You won't have this many because you probably haven't been with this as long as I have. So you just keep going until we get to the very end, and there's my study read chapter 1. So I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to add it. And then it comes up right here. And there it is. Okay? Then you have to click on this button, Submit. And then the submission comes here. And then you'll see down here it says confirmation email sent successfully. This is really important because this proves that you did it. So in my email, it says this email is to confirm your submission to assignment folder study read chapter 1 was successful. So then if something happens, you can say I have my receipt, and I'll be like, okay, so do that. So that is how you use your OneDrive to submit an assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I will probably do another one of these so you can know how to do it from your computer as well. So I'll do that next. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next presentation.